right-wing influencer Jake Lang's rally sparked tensions and a massive counter-protest. Minneapolis erupted into a frigid temperature flashpoint this past Saturday as a small group led by right-wing social media figure Jake Lang drew hundreds of counter-protesters to the steps of City Hall, turning what organizers billed as a demonstration into a dramatic clash of American political divides. Lang, an out-of-state influencer and controversial political figure whose past includes participation in the January 6 Capitol attack and a subsequent presidential pardon, arrived with just a handful of supporters for an event he dubbed the Crusader March. A rally overrun by opposition. From the start, Lang's message was nearly impossible to make out. Hundreds of counter-protesters, many holding signs expressing solidarity with Minneapolis Muslim, Somali, and immigrant communities, converged around him. Music, chants and sheer numbers drowned out Lang and his small contingent almost immediately. Local organizers of the opposing Defend Our Neighbors protest stressed that their intention was peaceful, opting not to march in order to avoid escalating the already heightened tensions. Still, as the afternoon wore on, those tensions boiled over. In multiple instances, video and eyewitness accounts showed physical confrontations, Lang being pushed to the ground and later allegedly assaulted while inside a vehicle. Police and protesters in a powder keg. The Minneapolis Police Department maintained a visible presence, including an armored vehicle and several officers in tactical gear, telling crowds at times to stay off the streets. Despite heated moments, police reported no official injuries or arrests by nightfall, though they acknowledged that individuals may have been hurt and left the scene before officers could make contact. In interviews, some counter-protest figures reiterated a commitment to nonviolence, saying their goal was to show a disciplined, peaceful resistance rather than engage in conflict. Who is Jake Lang, and why he matters? Lang's appearance in Minneapolis wasn't a random stop. Known as a far-right activist and online personality, he has leaned heavily into anti-immigrant and anti-Muslim rhetoric in recent years. After spending several years in custody in connection with the January 6 attack, Lang was pardoned by former President Donald Trump and has since used his platform to organize rallies and political actions across the country, including this one, which was permitted under city event application. Critics argue that Lang's rhetoric is intentionally provocative and targeted at diverse communities, intensifying fears in places like Minneapolis where a significant Somali population already exists. Community leaders had voiced strong opposition to his plans days before the event, worried about the potential for violence or division. A city at a crossroads. What played out downtown was more than just a controversial rally. It reflected deep rifts in American political life, where social media influence, polarizing rhetoric, and community backlash collide in public spaces. Days of federal immigration enforcement protests already had Minneapolis on edge, and Lang's arrival acted as a catalyst for another chapter in those contentious conversations. Whether viewed as a rally for free speech or an ill-fated provocation, the event ultimately became a vivid illustration of the heated political landscape. One where a small group's visit can bring out a wave of public expression, pushing the boundaries of protest and civility.